Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 25 of our Better Minecraft Plus Let's Play series. Where today, look, we actually have some walls up in our upstairs. I stopped being slightly lazy, though I don't like the colors, so it's definitely going to all have to change, but I was just trying to segment stuff off for what we're doing in this episode, which is working on our storage system. So yeah, let's get started. So today we are going to continue on our theme of base maintenance with setting up storage drawers. Because if we look in our system here, we are a little bit out of control with these arrows, bones, and spruce logs. And I had to turn off our farm because of that issue. So we really need to set up like a storage drawer wall, essentially, in which we have all the storage drawers running, items pumping into them, and yeah, basically that's that. So the question being, where do we want to put this? I don't know what to do with this area up top here just right now. So I don't want to build things in here and then I'm having to move them, especially something like this, which is going to be like, it's automated, like I don't really have to deal with it so much. Even this eventually can be automated with I can have the export cables back here. I could set up like export cables going into an ender chest that's on the gray channel or whatever that exports all the ores, because this is, filterable. So we can have ores automatically export into an ender chest, which then go into this chute and then go into this. Oh, by the way, someone had mentioned, and I cannot remember who, and I am sorry for whoever that is. This andesite funnel, back when we were setting this up, these andesite funnels can only import a single item at a time. And so what happens with our setup here is that it gets backlogged because we'll have a whole stack of, I don't know, crushed iron ore, and it's only able to put one single one onto the depot at a time. Brass belts funnels can do a whole stack, so this is definitely the way to go. Do I have any like ore, or what are those called? Raw silver, but it doesn't crush. Well, how about gold? Didn't I pick up some gold ore? Nope. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, that's the way that works. Okay, so if you copied me, I apologize. Switch this over to a brass funnel so that it can hit the depot and be faster, and then you don't have to worry about bottlenecks. Same thing probably with this one, though. Yeah, you kind of have to watch, I guess, and see. This does flow pretty quick because it's just going into the chest and out. The reason that this back stuffs is because it's going on to the depot and then it has to be processed, so it's only able to process one at a time, whereas the fan can actually process everything on the depot at once. Yeah, anyway, change that up if you want to. Yeah, I love this little thing. I love this auto yeeter. Anyway, getting distracted. So our storage drawers, I guess I'm just going to end up putting them down here on this wall. We probably do have more to do with create, but or do we want the basement to be our create stuff? I never know what I want to do. And then once I build this, it's going to be, it is movable. It's just not the easiest thing in the world to move. Oh, what do we do? I say we just build it up here. Okay, first off, before I forget, I need pants on just in case I run up against any enemies. So let's take off these, and then we're going to go ahead and get the red geodes, and we're just going to make ourselves some pants. Those are boots. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I'm short one. Oh, I'm actually short one. Oh, you jerk. Legs. What else? What other options do I have for leggings? Oh, someone had mentioned in the comments again as well about a horseshoe charm that stops fall damage. I believe the horseshoe charm comes from Cyclic, which is not in this pack. That was what is it? Biohazard Complex. I appreciate it, but yeah, I searched for Horseshoe Charm. I even just searched for Charm, and there's no Horseshoe Charm in here. I'm pretty sure that was Cyclic that adds that, which is not in this pack. Anyway, again, I digress. Man, I need more of those things, which means I guess I'll just make these pants again. I really need to get indestructible and all these things. Oh, speaking of indestructible, we don't need indestructible on our warp stone, so I should just... Oh, son of a gun. I forgot. That's going to destroy the item. That wasn't too expensive, was it? At waystones. Those aren't that difficult to make, are they? Except for I'm out of purple dye again. Purple. At waystones, and that is a warp stone. There we go. Hey. Well, we got an indestructible book. We can put this on whatever we want. Probably a good idea, honestly, to put it on our sword. 33 levels for this. And then we don't have to worry about our sword getting destroyed anymore. I mean, I have 102, and I'm going to AFK farm again later, so... Oh, someone had pointed out, too, in the comments that Smite 8 overwrote my Slayer. I did have Slayer, but the Smite overwrote it, which is kind of a bummer. What are all these? These are new. Teleport to any other... Oh... They are colored stones. So you can dye a share stone, and you can teleport to any other of said color. And a port stone looks like you cannot teleport to this, but you can teleport from this. That's kind of nifty. Warp dust. I'm assuming you... Yeah, the warp plates come with this, though, so I'm not entirely sure what that's used for. Anyway, getting distracted. Yeah, I mean, I like this sword. It's a pretty darn good sword. And its durability will go up once we hit, smack something with it. And then let's get our boots going. That way I just don't have to worry about pants not having any durability. And there we go. Our sword is now indestructible. We don't have to worry about it. I really should do our pickaxe, but I need to get a better pickaxe anyway. Something with... fortune on it and everything. I haven't really done anything. Honestly, I haven't done anything with mining since a couple episodes, not even a couple episodes ago, like 15 episodes ago. That was the last time I mined. Yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, drawers. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set it up here. Let me go ahead and get some spruce and planks and at least fill in these walls here real quick. That way we have some kind of a foundation for this. So I'll be right back. Okay, walls filled in. I've been lazy. I just haven't, done any, like I said, base maintenance. It's been, I guess, we're what, 20, this is episode 25, I think. And I don't even have a good pickaxe. Like, I've just been lazy. I've been doing a lot of exploring and stuff, and I haven't wanted to do all the other maintenance tasks. And I'm now realizing I probably need to raise this up one more to match this. Yeah. All right, well, that's going to be something I'll have to work on in between episodes. But anyway, so like imagine, this is like our enchanting room. Let's get some spruce. Let me get my spruce planks back. So this is going to be like, enchanting central, and this is going to end up going over there. So this is like a room dedicated to enchanting. Maybe we can, figure out some way to decorate this a little nicer. Let's pick this chest up and kind of just get it out of the way so that we can put these down. And really, this window is going to get walled off on the inside there. Something like this, and we can go out to here. And I know using same color blocks back to back is so boring. We'll see what we can do about this. Make this look a little nicer. But there's our enchanting room. We can take this and move it over here now. So we got a little enchanting set up. And this is going to go up one higher. So this will end up being, spruce here as well instead of baobab. But there's an enchanting room. And this is kind of just like a little alcove, I guess, now. Anyway. So storage drawers, maybe we could have like this wall be drawers, I guess. Let's get some more planks. Like if I were to do something like this. And then, we can, again, this is going to go up one more. So there's another room inside of here. Let's see, this will get, we'll have a door here, I guess. Can put a door here. This is enchanting room. Maybe we can put some darker or some magical looking blocks inside of here for the walls. I don't know. And then this is going to be like our storage room. And then storage doors, maybe. I don't know. Don't know if I like it, but that's what we're going with for now, I guess. It is what it is. Anyway, so drawers, right? So the way that compacting drawers, if you've never played with drawers before or storage drawers, it is absolutely, again, just like the Ender chests, one of the best mods that possibly exists because it makes storage of items so simple. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna need a couple things. We're gonna need the drawers themselves, and we're also gonna need what's known as a drawer controller. Okay, so the drawers themselves. Generally, it depends on what I'm storing, but the way that this works is you have an oak drawer 1 by 1, so it can hold one single item, and it can hold 32 stacks of that item as a base storage. A 1 by 2 can hold 2 different items, and it can hold 16 stacks of those items, and then there's the 4 by 4 or the 2 by 2, which can hold 8 stacks per drawer. And then you also have half drawers, which only take up half the amount of space, and they can do 4 stacks per drawer. Depends on the pack and how many resources you have. I'm a fan of the 2x2s, so we're gonna go ahead and do those. This is wanting oak planks. Spruce planks not or dictionaried, I guess. Or is there no spruce variant? There is a spruce variant. So what we're gonna do is grab a bunch of these. Whether we're gonna need this many, I'm not sure. In this pack, there's not a lot of stuff that you would necessarily need, but we're going to go ahead and get them anyway. And then we'll use a couple of those to make some upgrade templates. So we'll get like that many. And we're going to use one of those to make a key. We have our drawers. We have upgrade templates, which those can go into there. What we're going to need is, I want to check out this mod real quick. So I added this mod into the pack, and it was called, let's do this, at drawers, framed compacting drawers. Okay, so what these do is, well, you can they're framed 128 stacks per drawer. Framed drawers 2 by 2. Oh, actually these are different. Oh, this recipe is different as well. I added this mod into the pack because it looked cool, because what you can do, let's take a nap really quick. Oh, blood moon, I can't. What you can do with these is they're framed, so you can get, make other blocks with them and make them look cool somehow. Yeah, like that. So look, you can see that's taking on the dark prismarine, and like if we get spruce, maybe we can have it. Yeah, look, and now the inside of them is spruce. You can see the actual drawer, like right here, becomes spruce. What if we do here? And then that's the trim. So that's kind of cool. I think I would like this and a spruce trim, maybe? We can have the prismarine. Like that. And maybe instead of spruce, let's do, I don't have much dark oak. Yeah, I don't like it being full prismarine. I kind of like that prismarine accent around this, though. I just don't know. I don't have a lot of dark oak. I do have some baobab left. Let's use the baobab that I have. I mean, I say some baobab, but I have quite a lot of it, so. How does that look? I don't know if I like that. I mean, honestly, I like the dark oak the best, but we don't have a lot of dark oak, and I don't think I have any dark oak saplings. I do have some dark oak logs though. Let's do this. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I kind of like the look of that. It's different, you know. Instead of just here's the difference. So there's that, and then there's that. This looks cooler. I think I like that. Which means these drawers that we made were pointless, but again, we have so much wood, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, and these don't stack. Interesting. Good to know. Anyway, so the way that this works is you take them and you place them down. And the best option is to put your drawer key in your hand. And what this does is it locks the drawer so that nothing can go into it that you don't choose. Especially since we're going to be doing importing and stuff, we're definitely going to want to use drawer keys. So yeah, that is how that works. And then we can put items into there. So for example, if we go back over here and we get our spruce, our bone, and our arrows, we can say, okay, Mr. Drawer, you're going to hold all of our spruce in this slot. Our bones can go here and our arrows can go here. This can be other wood types if we want. So like our baobab can go into here. Our oak can go into here, things like that, right? So there's everything going to be inside of our drawers. Now, the issue I'm now realizing we're going to have is I have to run a cable all the way over to this in order to get this to connect. So that's going to be fun. But what we can do, that's fine. But anyway, so now all of our stuff is going to be in here, right? So what we can do is get ourselves what's known as a drawer controller. And the drawer controller is like a master part of our drawer. Okay. Oh, we can actually make this framed too. Nice. So what this does is allows us to put items into our drawers, and this will, you know, only lets items go into drawers that they belong to. That'll all make sense in just a moment. Let me craft these things up. I'm trying to craft and talk at the same time, and I'm getting myself slightly lost. Okay, so that was that. Dark oak. So it was like this, and like this. Okay. And actually, that sound, I want to go find this guy. That sound is from Apotheosis. It means an Apotheosis boss just spawned. The question is going to be, where did this boss just spawn? We were over in this area. Out of lava, by the way. I need to figure out lava. And there's a red dot on my map for an enemy that is not marked. Or an enemy that is not labeled. It's definitely not this guy. Oh, those lag spikes drive me nuts. There he is. That looks like him. Because he's armored up. Yep, and those creepers are charged too. Nope, nope. Okay, excuse me. That was rude. So it is not that guy. This guy is just an armored zombie. Excuse me. You guys are all being rude. You're making massive holes too. I don't necessarily want that. I'm looking for a specific boss, a specific enemy. I don't care about you with your sword. I'm looking for the boss mob from Apotheosis because they drop good items. Oh, those don't look friendly. I don't like that. He's putting fire down. Is it you? No. All right, well, can't find him. All's lost. Oh, I forgot it's a blood moon. too. No wonder there's so many enemies out. All right, let's just take a quick. Ah, forgot the blood moon. We can't sleep because of the blood moon. Lovely. Anyway, that's that. It's fine. I was trying to find this dude, but it is what it is. Back to what we were doing. Okay, so storage drawers. So the drawer controller acts as a master input. So what we're going to do is we're going to have on this storage drawer, we're going to have a, really, we're going to need, I've actually never used this, but the storage drawer slave, or the drawer controller slave, I think we're going to need this because we're going to have 2 pipes coming off of this. And I only have access to one side. Okay, cool. And this is the drawer controller slave, which we can go ahead and put here, I guess. And we're just going to have a pipe running down in our basement. Okay. So what the drawer controller does, so if I get some baobab, I get some logs. If I get some baobab and I get some, spruce, and I'm like, okay, I need to get these into the drawers. Well, instead of me having to, do this, going and clicking on all of them and everything, I can just right click on the drawer controller and look, it put the baobab and the spruce inside of here, which worked perfect. I realize that this slave is going to need to be moved too, so we're going to actually move it over to this side. Anyway, so that's the drawer controller. You can pump items into it, which is what we're going to do. We're going to have a export cable is going to go into the drawer, and it will fill up, take everything out of our chests, and it's going to put them into their corresponding slots here in the drawers. And the slave acts as another drawer controller because we're also going to need to hook up one of those link cables to this, so that way we can access all of the stuff that's in there, which is why I made that. So basically, now what we need to do is run some cabling over to this. So we're gonna kind of, why does that sound like a ghast? Jeez. Tell me that doesn't sound like a ghast. This is our floor, isn't it? Okay, so there is that. Yeah, what is this ghast sound? Where is a ghast coming from? This is the overworld, thank you. Oh, it's these things that I ran away from earlier, and I don't know why I did, because they're not that bad. Except they lit things on fire. Get out of here. I have a all wooden base. This is not ideal. Thank you. Yes, all wooden base, you lighting things on fire. I do not agree. Anyway, okay, so what we need to do is we need to set up export to go into this. So we're going to need export cable. And I think I want, isn't there, sorry, simple. Oh, export cable. Does this have a filter by default? Because that's the only thing it can do. Yes, it does. Okay. So what we're going to need is export cable, and we're going to be exporting into our drawer controller. Okay. And then we're just going to want regular network cables. And those can run, here. We're going to need a link cable to connect to this drawer controller slave. And then we can run our network cables, continue to run those all the way down to here. Get this into our room here. Yeah, I was afraid that was about to happen. network cable here, 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 and actually, yeah, we can just take this over to here. Oh, no, that's my wall. Okay. Cannot do that. That is the wall to the inside. Okay, so we can do it from there, though. That's fine. Bam. Okay, so that is connected now. So we should see all that wood that we had in there. However, let's do this. Instead of the wood, let's test this out. We need to test to make sure this is working by saying, okay, we have one stack of bone in here, right? Let's go ahead and get all of the bone that we have in the system. Okay, never mind. Geez, we have 4,000 bone. What was I? Sleeping bag. Let me get that back. I'm just trying to think. What can we test this with? The baobab, right? Okay, so there's 332. So if I take all the baobab out and I put it into here, we should see 332. Perfect. So we took it out of there. We took it out of our system and we put it into our storage drawers, and now it shows up in there. Same thing should go for the oak, because we got a bit of oak when I had that set up to automate. And then the rest is going to be the spruce. But yes, now it does show up inside of here, which is exactly what we wanted. Perfect. So now what we can do is say, hey, Mr. Export Cable, that is on our compacting or our controller. We can say, Mr. Export Cable, you got a bunch of spruce logs in you, right? Go ahead and export the spruce logs. And you're going to set to a priority of -1. Smaller goes first. So this is always going to be the priority, okay? I don't know why there's a number on this, but this is always going to be the priority. It's going to always dump things into this drawer first. So what we should see theoretically, yes, always on. Nope, that's not what I want. Export cable. That is how this works, right? Let's test real quick. Oh, how can we test this? I thought that's how that worked. If we set this up, it'll export items into said chest. Let's go down here and set up export cable here, and we're going to get a chest real quick, just to experiment. We're going to say, okay, export cable, export spruce planks into this. Okay, that works. Huh, it didn't want to export into the drawer controller, then it looks like. Interesting. Is it not counting the, what is going on? Oh, I got, I stood on my yeetifier. Come on, place this. I think the elevators mod is in this, and I really need to set up the elevators. That way I don't have to keep doing this. Plus, that's eventually not going to be there, that little shortcut. Yeah. Spruce logs, 1. Am I going to have to set up? Oh, man, how would I do that then? Because what I was thinking, do I need to set up this to go into a chest, which then goes into a hopper, which then goes into this, but hoppers go down. I don't have reverse hoppers to be able to pump into this. Interesting. Oh no, wait. Spruce logs 2 times 64. Oh, it's doing it. This is only listing stacks though. Oh, and actually I can't. There we go. Interesting though. Is it only able to do it when there's a full stack? Let's get upgrades. Let's get a stack upgrade. And what was it? It was like 4 speed upgrades we can get. Maybe 3. Stack and speeds. I don't understand. It looked like it did it because we got more spruce in there this time. We had, or is it work? Yeah, what is it? Didn't that say 1 of 64 for the spruce and now it says 2 of 64? Or does this only trigger when I actually add items to? If I take this out and then I put it in. Nope. Huh. That's bothering me. I don't understand why this isn't. Is it not treating the drawer controller as a valid drawer, like a valid storage for this to be able to put into? And yeah. Hmm. I'm just trying to think how I could solve this problem other than setting up a hopper that could do it. Because a hopper is going to be slow, and it's not going to look as nice if I have to set up a hopper into this. Well, smaller goes first. What if we? Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. Um, let me look into this because I don't want to end this episode without having this all set up working properly. So yeah, let me be right back. All right. Well, it doesn't look pretty, but this is how I had to do it. Tried a couple options. So we have a chest set up here going into a create chute. I tried a hopper, and then there's this golden hopper actually. What the golden hopper does, it just has a filter, so you can filter certain items out of it, apparently, or only allow certain items in. But that's the extent. It is just as fast as a regular hopper is. So I had to go with a chute because the chute from create can do 16 items at a time at least. And yeah, that's that. I don't necessarily like this. It does not look the greatest in the world. But it'll be okay. If we have this walls filled up with drawers or something, I don't know. Maybe we'll split this off instead of having this all be, you know, we can have like this be another room. There we go. And this could be the storage room, and then we don't have to have such a big room. I don't know. But anyway, so there's this. So it's working. So now all we have to do is set up the exports. And then the nice thing, I was going to say, the nice thing is that you could set the inventory destination as the, or you can click the set contents as the filter, but it won't work now because everything's going into this chest. So yeah. And what's going to happen here is this is not going to allow any more items into it. Oh, do we have a loop going on? Oh, we have a loop going on. Maybe that's what the issue was the whole time. This link cable is seeing all the stuff inside of there. Oh. What if we don't have this link cable? Can we still see items inside of this? No, because we're only going to be able to see items inside of that chest. And that's what was happening. Okay, so maybe I don't need all of this then. Maybe. Yeah, this is full now. But maybe that wasn't the issue. Maybe it was just looping, and that's why it was looking like there was nothing going into there. Export cable. I want to disconnect you real quick. Give me one of these spruce logs. -1 priority. The question is, can I see these if they're in here? Just using that. Otherwise, we're going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to think of some way to make this work, I guess. Give me a stack. Okay, so it is importing into there. Break the chute. Stop. I want to see if it's importing from here. No, it still doesn't look like it's accepting this as a valid inventory. So I wasn't wrong in that regard. This is not putting any more into this. Look, it's for it's. Oh no, it is. Okay, I lied. This is just slow to update its number. Or, oh, you know what? Maybe it's not updating because it's all going into there. But again, are we looping? I don't have any way of knowing other than I don't even know. How could I find out if this is creating a loop? But that means we don't need this. Can I see? There we go. Can I see Baobab? I cannot. Huh. So since I can't see Baobab here, that means that we cannot see anything in this inventory. Which means, yeah, what do we do? How do we solve this problem? Because what it's doing is it's taking the spruce out of the system, out of here, putting it into this chest, dumping it in, taking it out, putting it in. I don't think Simple Storage Networks is going to work. Or at least Storage Drawers is going to work for this. I don't think we're going to be able to actually do what I want it to do. Endpoint, no, I don't think that's going to do it. Yeah. Huh. Well, folks, I don't think we're going to be able to use the drawers. I think the drawers is not going to work for us because we're going to run into that issue. Now we're going to have less spruce in here, right? Yeah, 2,730. And we can't, so we can't see it. But if I put a link cable onto this, it just starts looping. It starts pulling out of the drawer and then dumping it right back into the drawer, which is going to eventually, that's going to create lag because it's just going to be cycling between these things. Would it solve the chest problem? Yes, it would get the items out of the chest, but it doesn't really solve the overall problem. So anyway, I'm going to tinker with this. We're going to see what we can do. I apologize for the slightly longer episode. I try and respect your guys' time because I know, some of y'all block out 30 minutes to be able to watch the episodes. So sorry for it being slightly longer than normal, but I'm trying to figure this out. We'll come back next episode. I'm going to see what I can finagle with this thing, if it's going to work or not. Yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.